Yo, it's your boy Adam. We have got a Youcef Atal player review that we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be looking at the chemistry styles, goals and assists, the links, and the comparison between Adama Traore, Ryan Kent, and Youcef Atal, because I feel like stats-wise, he is better than them. So we're going to start off the video by showing the in-game highlights of this is all on Foot Champs Weekend League. Bam! Hit the crossbar. He has got insane shot power. He feels extremely mobile on the ball. Look at the pace. Speed glitch there. They cannot catch him. And yeah, he didn't score in this occasion, but I didn't just show all the goals and assists. I wanted to show a bit of both. At the start, when I was using him, he was missing quite a few chances. But once I changed the chemistry style, it did make a huge difference for me. So I will be talking about the chemistry styles after this as well. But yeah, that is if you believe in chemistry styles, which I personally do. But here, he kept setting up Neymar. I was using him in a 4-4-2 system. So it was Neymar and Atal up top, and I had Mbappe and Jota on the wings. The opponent actually had Atal and scored an insane volley there, so I did include it because it is the same player technically. Ball roll 1-2 with Mbappe, quickly do a ball roll, turn on his right foot. What an absolute crazy finish. So you're gonna see how many goals and assists he's actually got in our first 10 weekend league games as well. And if you do want to watch us on stream, the link is in the description below. Drop a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Ball roll by Hullet, feeds in Atal with all of that pace, 97 pace standard. And yeah, there's no way anyone's catching him, and he finishes his dinner on that occasion. Ball roll feeds it into Neymar. He goes from goal scorer to provider, just like that. And we're going to end the highlights with this beautiful goal here. We ball roll away, and then where we're going to shoot near post, bam. So let's start off by showing you how he fits in my team and how it looks in game, and then we'll be comparing him to the players that I mentioned, Ryan Kent and Adama Traore, because he was actually cheaper. I'm not sure if he is right now, but I paid 610k for him, and I think he's gone up. I checked Futbirthday earlier, and he's actually extinct, which is absolutely mental. All of a sudden is extinct, and his impacts, and I was telling everyone, he is way too cheap. I think he might be capped at 750, so I've already made over 140k profit basically for buying him in a day. His stats are just way too good for him to be that price. But yeah, I'm using him in this way just to get him on 10 chemistry, but 7 chem will also be fine, dependent on when you're playing him anyway. I start with the 4-4-2. Just play him there. They're both right-footed, but Neymar's got more curve, and I'm not sure if he's got finesse shot trait, but yeah, he's got more curve. So that's the reason I have him on the left striker side. So let's just show you his Foot Champs record for me. So 11 Foot Champs games, and he has got, 11 goals and 10 assists in 8 Foot Champs games. So I played 10, but I only had him after for the 8 games anyway. So yeah, he's got more than a goal a game and more than assist a game, which is incredible. And like, bear in mind, it's not just one striker up top, so of course he's not going to be the one getting all the goals. So that is really good. So as you can see, I'm using a finisher chemistry style on him, and the thing I was talking about when I was first using him, if he was watching me on stream, he was missing his chances. And yeah, he's 5-star, 5-star, high, medium. That is as good as you're going to get, right? But I was using him on a basic because it gave him sprint speed, it gave him shot power, it gave him agility, dribbling, strength, passing curve, and I thought it would work out. But I don't know, for some reason, the 91 finishing wasn't enough. He just kept missing chances, which, like, players don't usually miss those chances. But once I put the finisher on him, he was just scoring absolutely anything. Gives him 99 finishing, 97 shot power, maximum agility and dribbling, which is crazy. And he's got 89 aggression. It really helps. He's very glitchy. Whenever someone tackles him, the ball goes back to him, and those are the sort of players that you hate playing against. And in terms of traits, he's got outside foot shot trait, which is always nice to have. But yeah, I recommend the finisher if you are going to use him. So that's how he fits in the team. What we're going to do now is compare him to the other players that I was just talking about. But look at the price. If you have a look at his price right now, 750k is his cap, and he is actually extinct right now, which is crazy because I paid 610k yesterday, and I just really thought that it was too cheap at the time. The whole day yesterday he was going for 610, 630, 660, 670. You can see him creeping up 675. Maybe people doing play reviews on YouTube or something and talking about him. And yeah, it's definitely gone up in price, and that price cap is going to have to be extended. It's just too low for a card like that. Lean body type makes him feel even more mobile in game. So this is how he looked with the basic, and for me, I thought it was good enough. But yeah, I don't know why he just could not score with it. So yeah, the finisher is really good. I think a marksman would also work on him if you wanted to give him 10 strength, because it gives him 99 dribbling, gives him 99 ball control, and 92 reactions. But I just rather have the agility and balance a little bit higher with the finisher. That's the reason I've gone for that. So why I think he is better value and actually better stats wise than Adama and Kent. I haven't used them this year, so I can't necessarily say he's better in game, but based on stats, which are usually correct in my opinion, he is better. So he's 5-star, 5-star, which is better than Adama Traore, and it's the same as Ryan Kent. He is arguably got as good as work rates as you're going to get. Low high is probably slightly better, but you're honestly not going to notice that. If we just look at the price of the other two, so Adama Traore is 1.7 million, and straight off the bat he's got 4-star weak foot and he's got 5-star weak foot. He is more than double the amount of coins. That is absolutely insane. 880k for Ryan Kent's a little bit more reasonable, and he is 5-star, 5-star, and obviously if you've got Tavernier, then it is a hyperlink, which is lovely. You look at the total in-game stats, which I know in this case is not necessarily a true reflection of how they are, because he has got 80 defending, so obviously it's going to be higher than the other two, but yeah, he can play anywhere. If we look at him now with something like a Sentinel, you can use him as like a box-to-box centre mid, because he's got incredible shooting stats. His passing is good enough as well, in my opinion. Run him on a Sentinel, and look at that. He's fast, he can shoot, he's mobile, he can defend, he's strong, he's aggressive. 5-star, 5-star. You can have him on balance, so he's a box-to-box player. Or you can use something else if you wanted to buff his passing stats as well. I'm not actually sure what would be the best. Probably the Powerhouse gives him plus 8 defending and plus 9 passing overall, which is pretty much everything that you want. I think his physical stats is enough, and it's got everything else you need. So yeah, he can play in that sort of centre mid role. He can play in the cam role. He can play as a winger as well. If you're going to use him as a winger, the basic probably is the best one. But yeah, you can pretty much go for anything as you've seen. So that is that. When we actually look at their stats in game, I've applied a finisher chemistry style to Adama Traore because I feel like that's the best thing for him. And a marksman or finisher will be the best for Ryan Kent based on the stats that I've looked at for them, what they're lacking and that sort of thing. So if we actually compare them stat by stat, he's got way more attacking positioning, which is an important stat, especially this year where through balls are overpowered. If they make the right runs or you're doing low crosses, that'll help a lot. So he's got 10 more than them. Finishing, they're all maxed out. Shot power, these two are miles above Ryan Kent, but obviously if you use the finisher on him, then he will go to 89, but which is still quite a lot less, and shot power is a really important stat. But players like Neymar with a Hunter have 85, so it's not the end of the world to have that. Let's look at some other stats here. Vision, pretty similar. Ryan Kent's a little bit more. Vision and short passing is not super critical as a lone striker role. It is good to have it, don't get me wrong, but it's obviously more important in a cam role, in a winger role, in a centre mid role. As a striker role, it's not that critical. But 85 and 82 is more than enough. It's not really going to make any difference. They've all got good crossing, long passing. Adama can't pass ever from far. They've all got the same curve pretty much. When it comes to mobility, they've all got pretty much maxed out agility. The balance 93 to 98 is pretty similar. Reactions, he is miles above Adama Traore. Don't even think about comparing them. 17 difference. And he's got more than Ryan Kent, although he has got the +5. Ball control, Ryan Kent wins. The marksman helps him out in that stage. And then with the dribbling, they're all maxed out. The composure, this is also an underrated stat. Composure, what does it do? It affects how well they are able to perform around pressure. So when you've got, let's say you're attacking with Atal, right? If the opposition's got 3 players around him, will he be able to shoot as effective as possible? Will he be able to perform a pass as effective as possible? This is what the composure stat does. And it's not a huge difference, but 4 more than a player that costs more than double his price is quite a big difference when you consider that. And obviously he's got 2 more than Ryan Kent, which is decent. Defending, he can actually play anywhere like we spoke about, and this Adama card cannot. They've completely changed it into a proper outright forward, which is fine enough if you're not looking to play in that other one. I've got the left back Adama, as you saw anyway, so yeah, I'm not really interested in that one. The one thing I do like about this Adama card is his body type, and obviously he has got maxed out strength, which is crazy. Jumping, I've never scored a header this year, honestly I haven't. But stamina, you can use this guy up to 90 minutes, up to extra time with no issues. I don't think you'll have any issues with Kent. 84 stamina, you'll probably be good up to like 105th minute pretty much. But yeah, 80 strength. He's got 98 strength and he's got 81 with the +10. But the aggression, 89. Aggression is such a really, really underrated stat. In most cases, it's actually more important and more effective than strength. And arguably with strikers that works as well as centre-backs and midfielders. But yeah, physically, he's not really any worse than Adama when you consider the aggression he has got. So for all of those reasons there, that is why I genuinely believe, stats-wise, Youcef Atal is better than those two. And definitely value-wise, he is better value because he's cheaper, he's 5-star, 5-star, and he's absolutely broken. But yeah, if you do want to watch us on stream, like I said, do join us down below. The link is in the description. We stream Thursday to Sunday. We're going to be playing our Foot Champs Weekend League games. We have got 20 games left. But yeah, let me know if you're going to try him out. I definitely recommend him. He is worth every bit. And obviously today we do have a Renato Sanchez SBC coming out at 6 p.m. and I should be dropping a YouTube video for that. So have your notifications on. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. It's been a boy. At least one more thing to say. Safe.